Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Welcome, 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 Facebook. Welcome, everyone in Zoom. We are going to be getting started soon for day number 539 and Legacy Reflections. Please make sure to have your pen and a clean piece of paper and get your memory on board. Wake up, shake up, wake up. Get your blood flowing to your brain today. We're gonna play a game and we're gonna have some fun. So welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Coach Sheryl. For those who have never heard me or seen me, I'm a certified holistic health practitioner, aromatherapist, and wellness coach. And yeah, I'm coming here today for us to talk about legacy reflections. And we're gonna play a game inside of that. So have your pen and paper ready. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Faye. Good morning, Zakia. Good morning, Abimbola. And good morning, Zuhura.
Good morning. I'm Coach Sheryl. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing grand. Nice to see you, Brother Adam. Welcome.
Likewise.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're going to get started soon on this short day. Y'all know I'm not a short day lady, but I'm here today and we're going to make the most of this time and we're going to have a good time. So even Facebook folks, get your pen and your paper ready. We're going to play a game or two.
Yeah, yes. Good morning, Sheryl.
Good morning, Jackie. Hey, welcome.
It's good to see you.
Good to hear your voice. Yes, and those that are planning to play the game, I'm going to have you guys come on camera so we can see you, if you can. Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, Catherine. Welcome, Joy. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Please have pen and a clean sheet of paper ready. We're going to play a game in a short bit as we reflect on legacy.
Morning, Esther.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Grand rising, everyone. Thank you for joining me today in the Wake Up Everybody, day number 539 in the Wake Up Everybody virtual community. Today, we are looking at legacy reflections. Okay, so if you don't have already, please grab a pen and a blank sheet of paper because we're going to get started with talking about legacy, and then we're going to play a game and have a reflection of legacy through the lens of fun and joy and excitement, because your legacy that you leave behind is a thing of joy. It's a blessing and a gift to be able to create a legacy while you're still on the planet, right? So when you think of legacy, what do you think of for yourself? Like, what do you think of that you might want to look at as what would be your legacy? All right. I'm going to ask Shawnee to bring someone in to answer that. What do you think
Sure.
of legacy? What do you think of for yourself?
All righty. So I'm going to pick two folks, Candace Hurley and Jackie Reynolds, because we heard her voice earlier. So if one of you can unmute and share what your thoughts are about legacy. So Candace.
Good morning, blessings to the community. I think that legacy is, for me personally, is my daughter, my child that I leave behind in the universe, and her power and fortitude and all the strong-willedness that she has that is unleashed on the world, good and bad, right? So my legacy is this child that I carried within my wombs that will do great things in the world.
Ashe, Ashe. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful legacy. Wonderful. Thank you. And you said someone else you chose as well?
Jackie Reynolds. Are you willing to share? Unmute and share. Jackie Reynolds, come on down.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Unmute yourself again, Jackie. My apologies. What's legacy, love?
Yeah, I guess the same thing. What I want to see for my children, as far as what I've taught them and what they'll produce in their lives. And
Awesome.
that's all I thought about.
So your values and your culture and everything that you've ingrained in them from the time that they were born, that's your
Right.
legacy. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. So when I think of legacy, I think of what I want to leave behind. But I think of course, I have children and my children are a big part of my legacy. But I think of legacy in more categories than family, right? Think of legacy. I think about what will be left behind for 7 generations to come. What will be left behind that I brought into the world that was unique and different and special, and that enhances the world. And yes, children and what you put into them and what your values and morals that you give them are definitely things that can be part of your legacy that enhances the world. But what about what you leave behind? So Shani, if you bring up the first slide, I want you to start thinking in terms of these categories when you think about what's your legacy and what you want to leave behind as your legacy.
Hold on one sec, Coach. Here you go.
So these are the categories that I want you to start to think in and fill in the boxes. Not right now on your, you can put them in on your paper, these categories. Spiritual legacy. Like, what is it that you're leaving behind of spirit that you want to be left in the world? Like, I think about the prophet Jacob, and he asked his sons, like on his deathbed, like, what will you practice after I die? What will you follow? What will you observe? And they said that they would observe the same practice, the religion of Abraham, the same way he did. I think about that for spiritual legacy. So what's your spiritual legacy that you're leaving behind? And your family was mentioned. What's your health and wellness legacy? Like, what do you do? What kind of practices do you do that your family picks up, that those in the world around you pick up? How is your health? How is your wellness? And those are really 2 separate categories. But for the interest of space, I put them together, because your health is about how you are with your body, and your wellness is about mind, body, spirit, and how you're living. Okay. And also think about the category of fun and your social life. Are you like the person in the family who did all the daring things? You rode in a hot air balloon. You parachuted out of an airplane. You scuba dive. you went, you spent thousands and millions of dollars and went to the moon. I mean, are you that person? What is your social life, your fun hit legacy that you're leaving behind, right? And then your finances. Are you able to leave behind a castle, a mansion, a yacht? Or are you able to just leave behind a plot of land or even just some money or something? What is it in the finance category that you're leaving behind? Or even how to govern yourself financially, how to keep yourself in the black, if you will, financially. Are you leaving that behind for your kids? Are you leaving behind a legacy of, being so broke? What do they say? Just over broke. Having a job that leaves you just over broke. So think about that. And then think about your career, whatever, if you're a nurse or you're a doctor or you're a garbage person, sanitation person, or you have a business. Are these things you're leaving behind? Like, did you want your child to take up the same career that you did? If you worked in the post office and your grandmother worked in the post office and your mom worked in the post office and generations of your family were postal workers, did you want that to be your legacy and have everybody pick that up? Or your business, did you want to leave behind your business and have, like, if you're a caterer or a chef or, whatever, like myself, an entrepreneur, did you want that left behind, that everyone knows that, hey, this person did business, and whatever their business was, there's something left behind as a result of that, right? And think about your purpose. What are you called to do? Because your career in business could be different than what your actual purpose is in life. Because you could be the person who is like sets up trips to take people back to the continent, but you have a business but you have a career that you spent many, many years in doing something completely different. Right? And your philanthropy, like, what do you volunteer to do, or what do you give your money towards to support to make the world improved? These are the categories I want you to begin to think about and look at 7 generations beyond this generation that you leave behind. How will that impact it? Okay. And so we'll come back to that later. So I want your mind to marinate on that, right? And begin to just write these categories down. And at the end of the session, I want to hear if there's anything that came up for you in 1 or 2 of them. All right. Anybody have any questions about the categories so far? No. Okay, good. Stay with those categories. So next up, we're going to play a game. All right. So everybody stay with that blank piece of paper, and everyone in Facebook, you can also play. This game is a remix of a game called Stop the Bus or Categories, right? And Shawnee, you can flip to the next slide. Because I want everybody to take that blank piece of paper and write these categories, right? Write these categories on the top of your paper and draw the lines for 8, I think it's 8 columns. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 columns. And at the top of each column, write what there is there. Alphabet letter, legendary BIPOC woman, her legacy, fruit, food, country, city, color. These are the categories that you're going to fulfill according to the letter that I stop on, right? So example, if I'm going to say the alphabet in my head and Shawnee's going to say the alphabet in her head. And when I stop her, she'll tell us what letter it is. And then you have to fill in the categories that are on this sheet, on your paper, right? And the first person to fill it in, say, I know her. They can raise their hand, their digital hand or their physical hand, and they say, I know her. Right? And then you tell us what you have in those categories. And then the next person will share their categories. If you're on Facebook and you want to play the game, just say, I know her when you finish your sheet, and don't put your categories in the chat until we acknowledge you. So we can definitely keep you in the round. I'm going to play a couple rounds of this because we want to reflect on women that we already know their legacy. This is Women's History Month, right? So as a respect and an honor to that, we want to bring up in our minds the thoughts of women who we know their history, their legacy. BIPOC women preferred, Black and Indigenous people of color, right? So that's what this game is going to be all about. And we're going to have prizes. So listen, don't sleep, wake up, shake your body, get the blood circulating, take some deep breaths, get your brain on board, get your coffee, whatever you need, because there's wonderful, amazing prizes from this game. So does anyone have any questions? Okay, great. We have one hand raised already. So can we unmute her and get her question?
Hold on one sec. All right, Tawana Adams. Can you unmute, love? Or maybe it was an accident, I'm not sure. They're not unmuting, so we're gonna, oh, there we go. Go ahead, Tawana.
Good morning. It was an accident.
Okay, no problem. Carry on, Coach.
Okay, so if
Unmute yourself.
no problem. If anyone has a question before we go on, we're going to get started and play the game. I see another hand raised. See if there's-
Yeah, can you be clearer about the rules? Because I'm not clear on what the actual rules are.
So the rule is when you hear the letter, fill in the categories. And once you've gotten all your categories filled in, unmute and scream, "I know her." And you can also raise your digital hand or your physical hand and scream, "I know her." So we're going to then hear the categories. We're going to hear all the things that you filled out in the categories, right? And you're going to get 100 points for that when they're unique. But if the person that comes behind you has the same things, like she has the same fruit and the same city, then you're going to get points, 20 points for each same category that she has taken away. Okay?
Yeah. So let me just clarify too, fill in the entire grid once the
Yes.
letter is created, everyone. So if the letter is H, then legendary BIPOC woman, you know, obvious, well, there's others, but I would say Harriet. Let's see, her legacy, help. What's the next?
So the letter doesn't have to match. Her legacy doesn't have to match the H. That's the only thing.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. So the Underground Railroad, fruit.
Whatever her legacy is.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Awesome. And so we would have to do all the way across. And then once you finish the entire grid, the first person to say, "I know her," right? Because we're focusing on BIPOC women for Women's History Month. Then we'll call on you and then you share. Right. And then the other piece, Coach Cheryl, is like once that first person shares, there's another piece to it, correct?
Right, they get 100 points. And then when the second person shares, if there's any same categories, the first person gets -20 and -20.
Right,
And
so
also
okay.
gets 20.
Got that. So if I said Harriet and then the next person says, "I have Harriet," then I have to lose 20 points. So I go down to 80. If we both said, oh goodness, Haiti as our country, then I go down to 60 if I was the first person. So that's how it goes.
Yes.
All right.
At the end of every round of the letter, we have a winner and we have an amazing prize.
All right. And for the second person sharing, how do they tally their points?
They're going to also lose 24. So they're going to get the 100 and they're also going to lose the 20 for the same.
All right. Got
Then
that.
and then with the same as them, they'll lose another 20 like that.
All right. And if you can only raise your hand if you filled in the entire grid, not if there's empty spaces.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's do this.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Or who's not ready?
Oh.
Bye, baby.
I heard some boys.
Yeah, she was talking to her child or grandchild. I'm not sure.
Okay.
All
right. Let's go. Ready, Shani? You ready to count? Say the. Do you want me to say the alphabet?
No, I can support you. All right, so I'm ready.
Ready? Is everyone? Go. Stop.
So the letter is G. So you can begin.
Yes, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to fill in for G. That's a nice one. Get your pens. Let's go. And you can't, and Gma is not a name. So let's get it. Let's get it. You can be creative. The letter is G. Fill it in, fill it in. Fill in these legacy ladies. Yeah, a fruit with the G. That's a country. But a color? Okay. Come on, folks. Are we writing?
Yeah, 39 seconds left.
Facebook, don't forget to write and say, I know her. It's the first person. You don't have to fulfill the whole minute and 30. If you know her already, then scream it out, raise your hand, say it, type it, I know her, whatever you need to do to let us know. And that would stop the game and we would hear from you.
10 seconds left. I'm like, I'm gonna win if y'all mess around because my grid is filled.
Exactly. I like winning.
All right, we're complete. Time is up. Anybody? Anybody got they G's rolling?
Come on now.
Nope.
You can be.
No
What?
one from Facebook.
So, Coach,
I had a question about the legendary biopic woman,
Who's speaking?
Miss Robin.
Hi,
Right.
Rob.
Hi, good morning.
So the legendary BIPOC woman, that's a
BIPOC.
Indigenous person of color. So a person in history that we know of, or a person that we should know of. It could be somebody in your neighborhood that's doing amazing things for the community. It could be somebody that's done something tremendous that we should know about.
We have a hand, Coach. We have a hand.
All right.
All right. So Abimbola, if you could unmute yourself, I'm going to take this down because we should have the grid so we can see what's up. All right.
Oh Lord.
And what's up? You raised your hand. Now you saying, oh Lord.
No, yeah, because I can't find. Oh, I couldn't find my glasses. Okay. Okay, so the alphabet was G. I put Nikki Giovanni.
Yes.
Her legacy. She's a poet.
Yes.
Fruit. I put peach.
For G.
I mean fruit. Fruit. I put. But you said it has to be so grapes. I'm slow.
No, you ain't. Nothing slow about it.
Food, I put green.
Okay. Country,
I put USA. City, I put Virginia. I don't know about that.
Virginia are not starting
Color,
with
I put green. Now, I was supposed to put a city, because I put Virginia.
Listen, you should have been done with this. And Bola, you cheating. You should have been doing it while we go and saying whatever.
No. I just said city. I put Virginia because she teaches at Virginia Tech.
Okay, so we're gonna.
I don't know, but it has to be G, the city, because I thought you said it didn't have to. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I get a 0. Okay, I tried.
No 0. No 0, mama. All right, Coach Sheryl. Thank you, Abimbola. We love you. We love you. We see how you get down. I would never be picking you for my partner for a game, but it's okay. Purple is next, Coach.
Oh, I didn't. I thought we have to do the second person.
Oh, you're not the second person? You're the second person?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was, but okay, no problem.
You might have been. Going. Maybe Zoom did it.
I don't know.
I'm just going by the order on the screen. So go ahead, Pam.
I'll lower my hand if I have to. The legacy I had was Grace Jones. For the G and entertainment. I love Grace Jones and her fierceness. For my fruit, I had grape. For my food, I had guacamole. But okay. Country, I had Greece. City, I had Greenwood, Mississippi.
Okay.
And for color, I had green.
Green. Okay, very good. So
excellent.
The points on board. If Abimbola would have had not had Virginia and a couple of other ones, you would have had to take some points away from her.
She had green, coach.
Yeah, she had green too.
Yeah, so you have to take green off.
On the board, you're on the board, Dr. Pam, with the 100. You at the top of the board. So let's go.
All right. Actually, Dr. Pam has 80 because Abimbola had green, correct?
Well, Abimbola didn't complete everything.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Okay, understood. Let me get myself together and support what's going on. All right, purple is next. Are we moving to the next round?
Yes, purple is next, and
right.
let's.
Okay.
And then we go to the round.
Okay. Y'all got permission to laugh at some of this because I'm doing my best too. Shout out to Mr. Adiola. Okay. My woman is Georgia Brown. Her legacy is the subject in the song. My color is gray. My country is Gambia. My fruit is guava. My food is gelato.
Nice. But
yes, look at you. Careful.
Huh?
Your city.
City? You said a city? I thought the country. Okay.
Yeah, that was on the grid.
Okay, my city is Greenland.
Okay. Is that a city?
And yes, it's like
Greenland is a country.
Midwest.
Oh, there's a Greenland city too?
Well, Greenville, South Carolina then. But Greenland, I think Greenland's in like Wisconsin something. Y'all gotta look at the
okay, well, I'll look it up.
Places.
Because
Greenland is probably in Kentucky. You know they got a Greenland in Kentucky probably. Is Georgia O'Keeffe a BIPOC woman?
Oh, you said Georgia O'Keeffe? I thought you said Georgia Brown, like sweet.
I said Georgia Brown, but I almost said Georgia O'Keeffe, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she's
no,
white.
that's a man.
The white lady. No, Georgia O'Keeffe is the white woman.
Okay.
A white artist.
She an ally. My bad. All right.
No, that's right. That's right. Okay, coach, what we doing with this?
Listen, all right. So we got 2 sets of unique answers. Who can break this tie? So let's see what Dr. Pam comes in with.
Now, how would she break the tie, coach?
To break the tie with whatever she has, if it's unique, if any of them are unique. But so far, we got 2 people with 100 points because both sets of answers were unique.
You mean for the next round? Is that what we're talking about?
You know what?
So confused.
This game is being confusing because it's not being played the traditional way. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this because I want y'all to get these amazing prizes, right? So guess what? Anyone, let's do one more round. Let's just hold off on those first 2 sisters, which was purple. And who was the other one that was before purple that actually got all the categories correct?
That was Miss Pam.
Oh, that was Dr. Pam. Okay, Dr. Pam. Okay, cool. So we're gonna hold off on deciding what to do with that, and we're gonna do another. Don't think I'm leaving you ladies behind, okay? This is all about legacy, so I'm not leaving you behind. All right. So let's do another.
Interrupt, but I have a question before we go do another round. I'm confused about her legacy. I thought everything had to start with a G. No,
her legacy is whatever her legacy is. That's just yours to
so
share.
The BIPOC person's legacy is their actual legacy, and then everything else has to start with whatever the letter is.
Exactly.
I was confused. Thank you.
All right. Get it together, family.
Let's get it straight. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Ready? All right, Shawnee, start doing it out from the beginning. Stop.
V.
V. Ooh, this one is a good one. All right.
Shawnee, you said V as in Victor?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Letter.
I got it.
All right, now wait, let me start the clock first.
Somebody said they got it.
That was purple. She's ready to take all the prizes. I'm ready to go.
Well, I'm gonna get it as I go. That's
all right. All right, V. Yeah, go ahead. I started the clock.
Okay, Vanessa Williams.
Wait. Oh, you?
Oh, okay.
That stops the clock.
Okay, sorry.
All right, let's go. Vanessa Williams, go ahead. What's her legacy?
Okay, singing and acting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. My fruit is, food is Vidalia onions.
Okay. And fruit.
My fruit is very fine apple. Very fine apple juice.
I can't with y'all.
Very fine
I'm going on mute.
Y'all are trying.
And
Country.
Not finished. You're not finished.
Okay. What's next? Because I can't see the board and look at y'all and take myself serious.
Country.
Here's the categories. I'm going to, while other people are still writing. The letter is V. The categories are a legendary BIPOC woman, her legacy, fruit, food, country, city, color. All of these categories, except for her legacy, have to start with a V or have a V in the first or the last name of the legendary woman. Good try, Purple. Good try. Very fine Mott's apple juice. Okay.
We have 45 seconds for this round, so y'all keep writing your V's. I can put this up if you need it.
Yeah, put it up for them so they
Sure.
can be inspired. And this is not just for women to play. Come on, men. I want to hear from you. Let's go. Let's go. Prizes, beautiful prizes await for you.
25 seconds.
So in the interest of time, this will be the last round. And what I was going to give away for the prizes will be my offers at the end, the second two prizes.
All right, 5 seconds. And y'all can raise your hand at any time or shout out, I know her, so that we can move forward. Who got the stuff? Who got the goods?
I only have one missing.
All right, we'll for it.
Fill it in, Jackie.
All right. I can't remember this actress name, but she's Viola
Davis.
from, yes, Davis. And she's an actress. I couldn't find a fruit, so that's missing. But for food, I have veal.
Oh, nice.
Veal. And then for country, I have Venezuela. For city, I have Venice, which is in, I think, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And then for color, I have violet, but I couldn't find a fruit.
Vagina.
I don't think there is a fruit.
Vagina.
Fruit? I concur.
I'm not going to start.
I'm putting Facebook in here while we talk about vaginas. Charmaine says she got it.
Good try, you and Purple with your incomplete list. All right, let's see if.
But that was great. I want to acknowledge you, Jackie. I love the stuff you picked. That you.
I tried. Thank you, Purple.
All right, go ahead. Denise, you wanted to share.
Charmaine's writing it down. Charmaine said she got it.
Okay.
All right, let's hear from Charmaine on Facebook. Aaliyah said that woke her up, huh? The best fruit with the V is the vagina.
What's Charmaine got? We got to wait all day. Come on, Charmaine.
We got to wait for Charmaine.
She got to type it in.
Voice. Anybody else in the space of Zoom while we waiting for Charmaine? Got it? I know V is a tough one, but there's got fruit. Even if it's a fruit from another country, come on, y'all. Y'all have traveled, y'all been around, you've heard of a lot of different things from different places. There's got to be some kind of fruit with a V.
There are. I'm looking at them now. Look them up.
Charmaine is Viola Davis. Y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Viola Davis. She's an actress. Veggie lasagna, Venezuela, Venice.
Wait a minute, what you using my phrase?
The fruit is violet apple.
She's coming for you, Jackie. She's taking it down.
Charmaine got it. She said, I got it. So I think
hold on. Can we do that?
No, but she named half the
Wait,
stuff that was already named.
so
Oh,
listen,
no, she didn't.
Yeah,
Who?
she named
Yeah, like
Venezuela. She
everything.
named the whole list.
Like pretty much everything.
Miss Jack,
Oh, God.
You know, when you cheat off of somebody's paper, you're supposed to change some things around.
a little bit, right? A little bit.
Oh, my
What are
God.
we saying about my Facebook friend Charmaine?
She's a cheater. And also,
Nobody named no veggie lasagna.
she cheated.
One that she came up with was
No
veggie
one.
lasagna.
She
No, but
cheated
what about
Trinidadian style. That's Trinidadian.
nobody named Violet Apple?
But I don't even know if that exists. I'm looking at fruits with a V. We got velvet apple, velvet
Yeah,
tourmaline, and
that
then
too.
Valencia oranges. I forgot about that. Valencia oranges.
Joy just came up with it. She
Now, if
said,
there's a velvet apple, why they don't have a very fine apple? I'm going to write somebody about this. Got the kids drinking these juices, making stuff up.
Oh,
Lack
good
this
gracious.
fructose.
listen,
Velvet apple, rather. Yeah, it's a velvet. That's what she had. Look,
Joy is
Charmaine getting something from Facebook.
Charmaine did the old Google Gaga. Coach, we ready to move forward?
yes. So listen, everybody that participated in raising their hand to speak, I have something special for you. Whether you won or not, you are all winners. You are
Yeah.
all, and I just really value and appreciate you for being a part of this powerful community, and I definitely will honor you. So email me if you were in the game and we got to hear from you. So that's Purple, that's Jackie, that's Dr. Pam, that's Charmaine, and I'm leaving somebody out, right? Abimbola, who getting us started. So yes, please, just if you play and can't, I think Candace, no, I don't think I heard from Candace. So everybody who played the game, send me an email and they'll drop my information in the chat. And what I want you to all be present to, first let me show you the prizes because the prizes are amazing. And then I'll begin to wrap as you leave this session with the categories that I shared with you, the seven or eight categories actually, and definitely the 7 generations forward of thinking of what you are leaving behind as part of your legacy. We looked at the legacies and we heard of the legacy of Harriet Tubman. We heard of, who else did we hear of, Shani? We heard of Viola.
Go ahead.
Grace Jones.
Yeah, I love that. Grace Jones.
Yes. So we heard of some legacies that are already on the planet, that names that you know who they are or you'll remember what they did. And if you haven't shared it with your children or your children's children, begin to do that as well. Share the legacies of others. So that's what the prizes are. I'm sharing the legacies of some people that I love. So the round 1 first prize will be from my legacy of a 40-year plus friendship since high school with this author, Kay Carenz, right? She wrote a trilogy of books about her life. And hint, hint, I'm in one of them. I'm in the 3rd book. You guys get the winner for the first round, or whoever I decide that participated and emails me in time, gets Scars, Skeletons, and the Secrets That Bind Us, Part 1. So you get Part 1 of the trilogy. Part 3 drops any day now, but Part 2 is out and Part 1 is out. And Part 1 is also on Kindle. So anyone who wants to find it can go to Amazon and search Titles by Kay Carenz. She is an amazing author. And let me tell you, these books were one-day reads. They were not, they were such page turners and just amazing story. I want everyone to just tap into that with my legacy friendship with my author friend, Kay Carenz. So that's round 1 prize, or one of the prizes. And from my business legacy, your Bliss Zone, you get a piece of handmade soul powered jewelry. You get a bracelet, but if this bracelet doesn't resonate with you, you get to choose from some of my other pieces to pick, or something else from your Bliss Zone shop. Okay. And then the next round prize is, well, this is what I want you to leave with. I want you to leave with what is the legacy that you will leave in the world. and the categories, right? And I'm going to have someone answer that after we show the other prizes. Because the prizes are the thing when you're playing a game. And from my business legacy, your Bliss Zone handmade soul-powered gemstone earrings, okay? You definitely can choose from some bigger ones or some different ones, but earrings, jewelry, or something from my shop in your Bliss Zone. Part of my legacy. Yeah, I'm hoping that the jewelry will last for 7 generations. I know the butters and the soaps and the scrubs won't, but the legacy there will be that I've blessed someone with great skin. And yeah, and that's going to be something that gets passed on and passed on. And round 4 prize from my sister friend of life-changing legacy, our author and Woo founder, Shawnee Benton Trellis Gibson. Her book, Walk in the Light with Me, A Journey of Self-Discovery, Healing, and Enlightenment. And it's a book you want to read. You want to check it out. You want to check it out. There's legacy being made in our community, right? And so these are wonderful prizes that I wanted to share with you. I wanted to honor the legacy of people that I love. And I also wanted to share with you from my legacy. So that's what the prizes are. That's what the offer is. And that's what I have for you for today. And to wrap, I would love to hear, so this is just a recap of the prizes. Okay. Book trilogy, Scar Skeleton and the Secrets That Bind Us by Kate Corin's, my jewelry, my jewelry again, and Walk in the Light with Me by Shawnee Benton Trellis Gibson. So those are the gifts and prizes. So I would love to hear from someone that inside of this fun game, inside of this energy of high vibration and love and memory, what is coming up for you that you see that you're creating as a legacy or that you want to begin to leave as a legacy from one of the categories: spiritual, family, health and wellness, fun, social life, finances, career, business, purpose, or philanthropy? Anyone have a raised hand?
Don't see a raised hand.
Anyone thoughts and energy get jarred? I can share for you what I'm leaving is my business, as I mentioned. I've always done business. I've always, since I was a child, since I was about 8 years old, I made jewelry. The telephone wire was on the ground and I picked it up and it was all these different colors. When they used to make telephone, when people would get telephone service in their house, they would have this wire, this beautifully different colored wire that they would leave behind as the telephone person went up the pole. So I picked it up and one day just started twirling it and playing with it and created jewelry. And I was about 7 or 8. And then I went to the corner of my block, which was the avenue, and I was able to actually sell a piece of it. And ding, 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 an entrepreneur was born forever. So I've always done business of some kind, had a business of some kind, and that's something that I will pass as, that's my business legacy, to be always being an entrepreneur and finding the way that it fits for you. So that's a part of my legacy as a business. And I also have a legacy of, a legacy of fun. I'm a person who loves to travel. I have done exciting things when I've traveled. I haven't skydived, but I've done parasailing. I've rode the banana boat in the middle of the ocean. I've rode on a tiny little canoe in the middle of some little cave in Jamaica. I've done some crazy, what would be considered back then, crazy things when I've traveled. And I really love that. Travel and excitement and doing things that are different is a big part of my legacy for my family. And I've seen it manifest in my my family with my cousins and them picking up on doing some of the same things. So what's come up for you? What's come up for you?
All right, I saw Pamela, her hand was up earlier, and then Faye's as well. So if either one of you want to come on and share what your legacies are, we definitely want to hear it.
I was thinking about, thank you so much. This was really thought-provoking, emotion-provoking, and laugh-provoking. So I appreciate that multiple legacy. It was interesting. My son, who passed away, his rap name was Legacy. And
Yeah.
one of the things that he said one of the things in one of his songs, he said that some people want their names on a chain. He wants his name on a building. And that resonated with me. And we all may not be able to put our name on a building, but sometimes you see those little things that you donate, you'll get a brick, right? Or you don't, so little things. So that's kind of in the philanthropy part. And so I like to, even if it's a few dollars, just donate something on a regular basis. That's that. I'd like to leave the legacy of travel. I travel, and because I interact with people who are working on their academics, I think that I leave a little bit of legacy. There's always that professor that you either liked or you didn't like, right? And so sometimes I'm in either one of those categories, but just drop that seed, the legacy of knowledge and passing it on. And I think that's there's so much, it's so thought provoking. I also believe that when we looked at the game, how we often or people are leaving a legacy and they don't even realize it. So in some ways it's intentional, in some ways it's not intentional. And I just thank you for making it more intentional, so we can be aware that our life has meaning, even if it's making a bracelet from a telephone wire. It's still, everything is significant. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Pam. I appreciate that feedback. And I'm so grateful to hear that, you were inspired and got a philanthropic inspiration of what your legacy could be. And yes, thank you for that too, that we are always creating legacy, but let's do it intentionally. That Shawnee tells us pot roast choppers, where the had a tradition of the chopping the meat of the roast before it went to the roasting pan, chopping off the edges. And, it just got passed down generation after generation. And one day somebody said, well, why do we do that? And it was told, well, great-great-grandma so-and-so did that. And the reason that great-great-grandma so-and-so did that was because the meat was bigger than the pan and it had to fit. And so whether the pan was too big, or the meat was too big or whatever, as the generations went on, they just kept doing it and they would just discard some meat. And so sometimes we have a legacy of something that we are doing that we are not even aware of, and it doesn't serve us anymore. It's not suitable to keep that going. So let's look at those as well. Let's look at the legacies that have been passed on to us that don't serve us and letting them go. And let's look at what legacies that we're passing along that may not serve the future generations, and let people know, hey, you don't have to keep doing that.
I wanted to bring in Stacy from Facebook.
Yeah, you can say that, and then Faye will be the last voice we hear before we close out. So Denise, you ready?
Okay. She's leaving
over with me today, folks. Next time better, I will not be a 30-minute girl anymore.
You'll see. She's leaving the legacy of healing. Her son and family will heal the past to next generations. That's both in spirituality as well as business.
And who was that? I didn't hear the name.
That's Stacy McLean.
Hey, I know that.
So, Faye, you ready, beloved?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's Faye Fletcher. Hi, Faye Fletcher. I didn't know it was that, Faye. Hey, Mom. All right, go ahead, Sharon. Happy belated birthday. What was it, a couple of weeks ago?
Thank you. Blessing. And I guess the legacy of health, wellness, and finances, natural healing, learning, knowing that we don't have to depend on pharmaceuticals, but that food is medicine and life, and the vibrations and all of these things help in our mind, spirit, body. our finances, because when your money's not right, your physical's not right, your mind's not right. So the health, wellness, finances is all in one to me. So it's helping to build retirement, helping to plan your futures, helping you to make the desires, plan for them, and to teach the children, help plan for the children's wealth to the 6th, 7th generation. Family wise, to love yourselves. And it's okay to have children. It's okay to be. It's okay. We can't get caught up in this other thing. God don't bring nothing forth that he won't feed. We get pulled into all of this other stuff and doing all of this other stuff and forgetting that we have to bring forth life to have legacies.
Hello.
If we're not having the children, we can't have futures, So that's one part. And social fun, I'm into that too. Fun, travel, and the legacy of land. I'm now in Jamaica.
Oh.
2 acres of land that I'm leaving, I already leave this is to my grandchildren. And I want to be able to acquire lands in the different locations that the family's from for the future generations to be able to come to the places that I wasn't able to come, because where you going? You don't have to worry about where you're going. There's always a place for you to go right here, because, we're not all from there. And basically none of us really from America, from the Americas, but we need to set up grounds in our behind where we are the legacies of, so that our children and our children's children could know their histories. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful you spoke. You encapsulated so much and you hit categories. And it's beautiful. I love what you're doing and it's inspiring. And I'm sure you've inspired many others to begin to consider like what they can do to create legacy. So thank you so much, Sister Faye. I appreciate you.
And Faye, I'll say this really quickly, just because I know you so well, I've known you 28 years, I'm not sure how long, but one of the legacies I think you got to was by way of transforming pain in the physical body. So I remember when you first shared with me that you had rheumatoid arthritis and how you reversed that. It impacted your well-being, your mobility, because you're a very active, present person in your life. And I remember at that time, I don't even remember when the diagnosis came through, but how you shifted, how you were eating, like you spoke about food and I don't know where you are right now with the RA, but I just remember that so glaringly that you made a choice not to be sick.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes, the doctor told me I don't have RA, but now, but
Yeah.
I have to work on it.
Yes.
It's a mind, it's the food, and you realize when you're falling off when stuff starts happening again. So you just, but yes, that was 1996.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, sis. Thank you for being doing that, because I remember it glaringly, and I also remember the breakthrough too. So I appreciate you.
Thank
you. All right. So Coach, we ready to close out? You good?
Yes. I'm full with the legacies that people are creating. They're beautiful, and the people that are percolating and thinking of their legacies is just wonderful. And that's what it was all about, to get you reflecting on legacy. So thank you for everybody being with me today. And like I said, the game players, please reach out to me for your offer, gifts, prizes. You have my email. It's on here. You can also DM me on Facebook. I am Your Bliss Zone on Facebook. I am at Your Bliss Zone on Instagram. I am Your Bliss Zone at gmail.com. And my link tree is Linktree, or however they do it, linktr.ee/Sheryl Glenn. And Sheryl is always with an S for special. And you can go on to the next one. Thank you. Please reach out. Join us tomorrow for the amazing thought healer, Ms. Mika Joseph, for Love Your Boundaries and Heal Disappointment. You don't want to miss it when Ms. Mika is speaking. There's always transformation in the space. There's always thought healing and changing in the space. So make sure to join us tomorrow. And those who are first time, those who are new, don't let this be your only session. Come back, come back, come back.
Wait a minute, I want to acknowledge something written. Sorry about that, Coach. I just saw something I wanted to speak to in the chat. So for folks who are here for the very first time in the Wake Up Everybody virtual community, thank you for being here. We ask that you stay until the end so you can hear everything. And that's everybody, but definitely if you're new in this community, we are committed and we come into this space to choose to learn, elevate, and ascend. And it's definitely a choosing. And we thank you for choosing us this morning to co-create with and come on back. We always say, don't hit it and quit it. We invite you to come back to keep generating with us, growing and transforming. And then we have a schedule that you can honor or tune into. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, our sessions are from 7 to 8:30. And then on Monday and Wednesday, we have it 7 to 7:30. We went longer today because of the powerful game and the discourse and just the fun that we were able to have. And just, you know, like Pamela was saying, just generating thoughts and ideas about who we are and the other folks in the world that have left a legacy behind. And those are the heroes, Sheryls, the folks that we know of, and then also our next door neighbors, our aunties, our grandmamas, like they're important legacy manifestors as well. And if you are not part of the community and you want to get reminders, alerts, you can utilize this number 74121 and then type in Woo Nation in all caps, and then we'll send you daily reminders in the morning before the session starts. And we start at 7 a.m. Sunday through Thursday. So this today and tomorrow will be the last 2 days that we announce this. We are working on the Woo Anthology, which is our book. Like, we're almost 2 years old as a community. I cannot believe it. Like, started off with just declaring that there will be 30 days that we offered the Wake Up Everybody sessions. And then here we are at day 539. Amazing. And then on March 29th, it will be our 2-year anniversary, asking folks to purchase Woo swag, which I'll show the slide in a little bit so that you can be prepared to be swagged out for the celebration that we're having that day. And on that day, we will be sharing the I Choose campaign outcomes. So this link that will be dropped into Zoom and Facebook is the one you click to select your I Choose declaration. So for example, I choose health. Like we were talking about with Faye earlier, I choose to grow. I choose love. Like, love is a choosing. It's not automatic. So our title for the anthology that the community voted on was Wake Up Everybody, a community's choice to learn, transform, and ascend. And so the I Choose campaign is connected to the title. So please do fill out the form. It's really quick. It might take less than a minute and a half to fill it out. And then we'll follow up so that you can submit your videos, and those videos will be submitted over the next few days if you so choose. And if not, your your written shares in the form will be captured as well. And moving right along, as I said, on March 29th, we are going to be swagged out. So if you don't have a t-shirt, if you don't have a sweatshirt, if you don't have a mask, if you don't have a water bottle or a teacup or tea mug or coffee mug, please do purchase them. And if you have them, you can get other colors, other options so that we can be swagged out. You can wear your shoulder bag and you can see it in the camera, like all of the Woo merch. We're asking that we be prepared to share and wear on the day of our anniversary on March 29th, which is a Tuesday. So please do that. And it's dropped in the chat, in the Zoom thread. I'm in the Facebook thread too. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your presence and participation. This is the information to register for our next session. So bit.ly/wake up movement. You can join our Facebook page. We have a private page and a public page. So bit.ly Woo community, the private page, bit.ly Woo Nation in all caps, the public page, Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. and YouTube, bit.ly Woo on YouTube, and then the email if you have suggestions, questions, comments, or something that you want us to resolve that didn't work for you, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com, and I am complete. So let's unmute ourselves. I'm going to put it in gallery view so Coach Sheryl can see everybody's awesome face, and let's let it rip. Love shower, baby, love shower.
Thank you, Coach Sheryl, for this great
Thank you,
exercise.
Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Sharon,
Thank you.
Brenda,
Thank you.
Coach Cheryl.
Thank
for this
you.
great-
Love and the
this
joy.
great-
Love and the laughter. Thank you.
Good morning.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
everyone. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone. And let's move forward, everybody.
You too.
Have a great day. Bye. Bye.
Have a fantastic day today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Love you all.
Blessing.